My people in the house.
Go.
Let's go.
Go. Okay,
House.
here.
LFG.
Full house tonight.
LFG.
Damn. Them jerseys kind of hard.
Yeah, get your drinks and sit down.
That holiday season.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I
Let's
like
go.
it.
Another week.
Another week, man.
Another
This is crazy.
motherfucking week.
Yes, sir. It's crazy. Flying
Coming
by.
to you live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. It's time for the Me and D Monday Night NFL Wrap-Up Show. I'm your host, David Johnson, along with
Dave Jr. was happening.
what's happening, along with
AM and the PM.
AM and the PM. All right, bake, DeVito, and along with
here.
Let's go, the kid. He's here. Monday night.
let's
Let's
go,
go, guys.
let's effing go.
CC.
First topic tonight is called "Who's Got the Magic?"
Who's got the magic?
Who's got the magic? And we're looking at teams right now that would have to win out to possibly get into
Right
the
now.
playoffs. So in the AFC, Miami is 5-6. If they won out, they'd be 11-6 and probably looking at a playoff spot. Do they have the magic, fellas? They've won their last
Miami?
3 since 2 has been in the lineup.
Yeah, they've been playing aggressive football. You saw that one play they did
I
where they
look at
tossed it behind the back. They've been playing kind of aggressive, unserious. I think if they keep attacking, play a little more serious football, I think Jonnu Smith, like I said, we mentioned
He's a
him
beast.
last week.
He was
He's
good for
been
the Falcons.
playing. Yeah, he's been playing good football.
Smith is
Tua,
big.
like you
He's
said,
huge.
he got that chemistry with all of them.
Mhm.
When they didn't have them, they looked like a dead football team. So as long as everybody stays healthy, I do believe they could be a potential threat. But like you
I
said,
don't know.
winning out, I don't know. As far as
Yeah,
strength of
and I'm not
schedule,
even taking the schedule. I'm not even
They
taking the
gotta win
schedule
out?
into account. It's just imagine, do
But
you
they
think,
got the magic?
do they have the magic to make
They
that
have the
run?
magic. No.
I mean,
Because every team makes a run at the end of the year.
Absolutely
I don't
not.
now
I
that
don't see that.
I'm looking at the schedule, no.
I don't think they're gonna win out, but they definitely can go like 4-2 or whatever. They can because they got the Jets twice.
So that'd be 9
That's
and 8.
exactly what I was thinking. Split
yeah,
with
they
the
got
Jets,
the Jets
maybe.
twice. They can get the Browns.
Texans,
I mean,
Packers,
they can-
though, they not getting those.
Yeah, they might get the
Packers.
Texans.
You
The
might
way the
get the
Texans been
Texans.
playing.
Packers,
they-
you never know.
got a
49ers,
shot.
they could get that one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Possibly.
49ers would be tough.
It'll be
I don't know
tough.
the way they
'cause
look.
well,
Especially they got the backup in there.
But as far as
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
making
yeah,
a playoff
yeah.
run, I don't think Miami's they don't play
No,
tough enough
they ain't got the
football for
magic.
me. They don't play
They don't
playoff
know magic
football.
for the Dolphins.
No, I don't
No,
feel
I
no
agree
fairy
with
dust.
you. Just
Yeah, ain't no
listening
magic.
to that schedule, I don't think so.
Yes.
Bengals 4-7, that would put them at 10-7.
I don't see no magic.
I don't see no magic there.
They ain't
Man.
cooking nothing up.
I
I ain't
don't
see
know. I
nothing
feel the
good.
magic. It just ain't.
Oh,
I feel it when I see him play.
It's
You
on my
know,
leg.
I'm rubbing the
I
genie
touched
bottle.
it.
Yeah,
Mac.
And I feel it.
I didn't want to, but
but
Shazam.
I just can't see it. You know?
I don't know.
yeah, I don't see it with them.
They just
Anybody
not,
got their schedule pulled up real quick? Just
Yeah.
run.
I got the whole.
I'm pretty
the
sure
whole
they either
thing.
got Pittsburgh
They got
or
the Steelers.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Steelers, Cowboys, Titans,
Yeah.
Browns, and then
That's
the
not
Steelers
bad though.
That's
that's not bad. They could possibly win at
Steelers
least
would
They
be
four
could
of
beat the
those.
Steelers.
They not beating the
Cowboys.
Broncos. Bo Nix
They
is
could beat
the,
the
Bo
is
Nix
the
is
Broncos.
truth.
right now.
Nah,
No,
Bo
I don't
Bo
Nix
think they
is-
can beat the Broncos.
They're
Now, if they
playing
have
good
to,
right now.
especially if they have to travel to Denver.
Every team is
It's in
beatable.
Cincy, but still, they not beating the Broncos.
Every team is beatable, but Broncos look pretty good
So
right now.
we say no magic for the
I
Bengals.
don't see no magic
I don't
because
know.
I don't see a lot of chemistry. There hasn't been a lot of chemistry, not fluidity. Don't get me wrong, they have lost in like close matchups, and a lot of those losses have been just
Yeah,
they
they have the
coulda won.
numbers.
They
they
coulda
points on
won,
the board.
yeah.
They put points on the board. It's just the same thing, and they're at fault. They don't know how to win. They're not winning in those games.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see the magic for
I
real.
want to say yeah, but
I
don't
get
know.
next
To
team,
get in the
the
playoffs?
AFC or final team in the AFC.
Feel more confidence from the Dolphins in them.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts that put them at 10-7.
Out of
The
all of them,
Colts
I'll
have
say,
the magic.
yeah.
I've been saying,
Yeah.
dude, they have a sneaky good school. They are stacked. at almost every
It's just
position.
experience is going to hold them back.
Yeah, when people show up, they said when people stop showing up late and stuff and start being more
Mhm.
tentative in the off the field stuff, then I do believe that they could be a good team. But
They've got
you
a
know,
good young receiving core that's going to be. They're
They
going
got
to
a
be at
good
the
young
top for a
quarterback.
couple
They
years.
got
here.
a nice,
Mo Alley
a
Cobb,
good
They got
coach.
Jonathan Taylor's
Pittman.
healthy still
Yeah, I
right
mean,
now.
they got a
Yeah,
good
Jonathan
team. They
Taylor,
just
he
need,
hasn't been doing much. But
they're
yeah,
just not
Downs,
mature.
And maybe that's
I
it.
mean,
Maybe they just hadn't been
Mature.
together long
Yeah, they
enough.
haven't
Alec
been together long
Pierce.
But see,
enough.
those are the teams that can get hot though. They don't know what they don't
Mhm.
know.
Michael
'Cause
Pittman.
let's
I
see
really
who
was
they
high
got.
on him last year, but
They got the
he doesn't-
Patriots.
That's
and
a win,
then,
or could be a win.
and then
Yep.
what? They got a bye. Might
Don't
have a
sleep on
bye.
Drake May though.
They hadn't had a bye yet, and after this would be week 13.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
they've had a
rough.
bye. And then they got
That's
the
rough.
Broncos after their bye. And then they got the
They won't
Titans.
win that one.
And then they got the Giants.
That's a
They can win
win.
some games. They
They
can win
could
some.
get
I
on
mean,
a run.
Titans,
see
Giants,
them-
Broncos. That's not.
they could. This is just to get
Impossible.
in the
I feel some
playoffs,
magic.
or to win out. You saying just win out and make a playoff run?
Just to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, to get to the play. Do they have
Get
the
to the
magic to
playoffs?
get to the
Yeah,
playoffs?
I think they do.
It's 7 right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be at least 10-7, I think, to get in. I just think, and
I
maybe
believe in them.
if the Texans keep falling back to the pack,
Yeah, I'm about to say if the Texans keep losing,
Right.
then
if Texas keep losing,
Little Christmas miracle. Colts make it.
I guess
Yep, that would
they
be
could.
crazy.
I guess all three teams have the potential to make it.
we're saying we're putting it on wax who we think will do it, because they all could do it, but by the same token, I'm gonna say I don't think Miami will. Bengals haven't been consistent enough.
yeah,
They got a schedule that sets up well for them to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess maybe
if
all
any
goes
of them,
off a
I would
bye?
say I believe more in the Colts than anybody
Yep.
of the three.
Mhm.
Excuse me. All right, we're gonna move on to the NFC. Dallas at 4-7. They won out. They'd be 10-7. I think they're done. I think that
Nah, I
game
don't think they're
yesterday
done. I
was
think it's
just an
a good-
aberration.
yeah, that was
Done,
I don't
son.
see them being consistent.
Yeah, I don't see them getting consistent wins.
They almost
Nope.
lost it.
Chicago 4-7. They'd be 10-7.
Done, son. No
Yeah,
magic.
because they're losing.
I
they're
agree.
losing-
You almost can't even hand them a win,
No.
and they take it and
right,
do.
Hail Mary, all that. Like it's not in your cards this year.
They're looking at next year.
Atlanta 12-5, Tampa 11-6. One of those teams is going to
Oh,
make
Atlanta
it.
Hey.
for sure.
Hey, you already
Mm.
know
One of them's going to make it.
Tampa got the easy schedule, but if Atlanta don't drop no games, then
We're not dropping
that's,
any games.
That's the problem. We
Who
only
you
need to
got,
drop
D?
2
Who you got
games.
coming up?
well, shit. We got Chargers. We got Raiders. We got Chargers,
Okay.
Raiders,
I'm about to say
Panthers,
Chargers, Vikings,
Cowboys, Falcons.
and then Commanders. That
We go like 3-3. We're still we're going at 9
That'll
wins.
put you again in 9
And even with a tiebreaker,
They're
9
gonna
and 8.
buy this week.
We beat the Tampa twice.
yeah, they already beat
They're
us
coming
twice.
off
That's
the
all.
bye. They're
Right, so,
coming
like,
off the
Vikings.
bye.
We literally had to
Vikings
shit.
is tough.
Vikings is tough. They got beat.
Vikings?
The
It's
Chargers
tough.
would be tough.
Chargers
Raiders will
gonna be
sneak
tough.
up on you.
We can
The
get
Command-
Raiders.
The
we can
Commanders
get
gonna
the
get your
Raiders.
ass too. Commanders gonna
Raiders,
get your-
You can get the
Panthers,
Giants.
and Giants.
No,
All we need is 3
Bryce
wins.
Young been playing inspired football. That
You
might
got
be
the
a game.
Commanders
We
too.
hope. We
They
hope.
almost beat the damn Chiefs last
And
night.
what's
So you
Tampa
could lose to the
doing?
Commanders.
Like I said, you would we got the tiebreaker
You said
regardless. Like
Jakey.
if we win 3 games, if we get 9 games, we're going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And we got you on the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Dre.
But
Well,
I'm
no,
not saying
Tampa's in
they
first
can
right
win
now.
out. We'll see.
No,
Tampa
we're in
does
second.
look good.
First right
They're in
now.
second.
Are you?
They're-
Oh, are you?
yeah,
Really?
they're still
No,
behind.
Tampa,
Okay.
no,
Well,
don't get me wrong. Tampa's a
behind.
good
Hey.
offense.
We had Big Vita Vea at fucking fullback. Oh, sorry.
Hey, we're coming back.
No,
Hey.
I put New Orleans down. I didn't
We're
know
on the
what the
prowl.
record would be.
Our,
But
you
our
gotta-
schedule's terrible though.
you guys
It's a
got
rough
you guys got
schedule.
pretty much the same schedule we do.
We got a harder one.
No, I'm talking about
Ours-
Tampa does. Tampa got to face the
Oh.
Chargers. They got the Panthers. They got the Cowboys. They got the Saints, Chargers, and
could beat
we got
y'all.
2 games against the
Yeah.
Panthers.
For
Dave
real.
wants
I
us to
mean,
beat you guys.
Absolutely.
This
Because
what
we
it
beat
is.
y'all,
Panthers,
What, 2
Raiders,
weeks ago?
dub, Cowboys, dub, then Panthers again, dub. That we gonna be good.
Panthers might get you.
I don't know. If we beat you guys, it's over.
Bowles is not about to lose to freaking Dave Canales after he didn't left him from last year. Come
He
on now.
promoted him. He said, "Hey,
I think
student
Atlanta's got it.
knows
It's
more
gonna
than
be,
the
it's gonna be
teacher."
tough. We gotta
He
win
said-
though. We gotta
So
win.
one
We
of those
can't-
two teams will make it.
right.
I did not. I purposely didn't include anybody from the NFC West because it's just jumbled up. It's either going to be the Seahawks or the Cardinals, I think. So one of those two teams
The
will make it.
Birds.
If y'all get back healthy,
I think
y'all be
I
good.
think it's going to be the Seahawks.
They did say
Niners are too injured on defense. I'm not feeling.
I had a stat yesterday. It was like 10 missed tackles in the first quarter. It was like
10 missed tackles in the first quarter. They had 20 in the first half. You're not going to win many games.
they need
like
to
that.
Right.
go they need to go some Oklahoma drill or something.
Right.
They just need to sit that ass down.
I think it's just the accumulation of just all the years they played deep. Pause. Even to the playoffs.
Yeah, I
You know
heard
what I'm
that a
saying?
couple
They
times
did.
today that the 12 games is almost equivalent to a season, and it's starting to.
It's starting to take. You got the same players who's doing it too.
They say that though, but think about it.
Chiefs do it.
When you Purdy,
True,
it-
but they
he-
had some injuries too, though, coming into
I'm
the
about to
season.
say,
but,
Nick
but what I'm
Bosa-
saying,
Nick
he hadn't
Bosa.
played all those games. McCaffrey was with the Panthers, so he wasn't playing any playoff games.
But he be running
I mean,
hard though.
Now, if anybody, it's the defense.
That's the problem.
So anyway, I did not include anybody in the NFC West. I think one of the two teams, the Cardinals or the Seahawks, like you said, one of the
Seahawks
birds
look like
will make it. All right, moving on. Tonight we have the Harbaugh Bowl or the Har
Ooh.
Bowl, whichever one you
Bowl.
want to call it. Got the Ravens taking on the Chargers currently on Monday Night Football. That's been all the hype, all the rage. You're starting a team. Which one do you want as your coach? Guys, I have not heard one show with that question posed.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, I
That's a
know.
great.
Which one would you take as your head coach?
Dang.
Me, I'm taking John
John
because he
John's
specializes in defense.
John coaches.
Yeah, John.
Yeah,
Ravens.
John, and
Jim
he's
is-
the
I never
older
get 'em
brother.
straight.
John's older than Jim.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jim look old.
Yeah,
He
he's
does.
Which one's the one that was better at football?
Stress.
Was it John?
Jim. Jim was a better.
John
Jim
wrestler.
was
a
better
better
at football. John is
What,
the better
what position
coach.
did he play though? Because I know Jim
Okay,
played quarterback.
played
John,
quarterback.
Did John play?
I don't know what John.
I don't know if John played.
Oh,
I'm sure
I
he
know
did.
one of them was a really good quarterback.
Jim.
No, that was
Jim.
Jim.
That's
Yeah,
Jim was
that's
a
what it
really
was,
good
yeah.
quarterback. He's more offensive style. He
With
does
the-
bring that
with
defense
Chicago,
though.
Yeah.
the Colts, the
I mean,
Chargers.
If you're gonna ask me, man, you can't go wrong with either one of them. If you go just based on just,
Right
Who
now,
I'll go
you
John.
got?
Who's better than that?
I'm
Who
going
you got?
John. Me
Nobody.
personally, John would be my coach. But
personally,
I'm
I
a
have
big
Jim,
Jim
too.
Harbaugh fan. Let me say
Yeah.
that put that on
I like
wax.
how they both
I think
think.
I'm going to say Jim.
But I'm taking
That's what I'm gonna
John,
say,
like I
too.
said, for
I'm
the
gonna say-
defense and the fact he's won a Super Bowl and his brother hasn't.
Mhm. Both been to one.
Both he beat his brother in the Super
His
Bowl.
brother for that one. Yep.
He got a national championship.
That
Yeah.
natty though.
Yeah, he
I
got
just
the
like that
natty.
offensive mind.
Mm-hmm.
That smash mouth
I go Jim.
football he loves to play.
Yeah, they both are great coaches, and
Yeah, I'm about to say it.
they
But
get
you
their
got to
players.
choose one.
And they both sparked the
They
energy. into
said
the
Jim.
locker
We said
room.
John.
Yeah, I said Jim.
So
Jim.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Jimmy Johns.
it's split.
Cool.
Tricky pass.
Call Man in here real quick. Let them split.
Yeah,
split the
right.
tie.
you want Jim or John?
Jim or John. You gonna say the last thing?
That would
Um,
be funny.
Tiebreaker.
All right, fellas, we're gonna move on to
0 to 10 in that game.
Oh, it's hot.
Mm.
It's hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Chargers
I'm about to
out here.
say, yeah. It's because they got to keep running.
Who's
Henry.
getting it?
They better keep running Henry. Shit.
ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's hot.
It's
Jeez.
time
Hot
for
host.
You Got Torched.
You got torched.
Who got
Oh.
torched this week?
Oh, Algalor. Or no.
Chick Agankwo against the Texans with that 70-yard run. Agankwo.
Oh yeah, that was
Mhm.
incredible.
Quid
70
pro
yard
quo.
deep slant.
Man, that was sweet.
Made Will Levis actually look like a quarterback for once.
It did make him look like a quarterback. Cavante Turpin against the Commanders.
Oh yeah,
Devontae.
he said, yep.
That was pretty sweet.
That was sweet.
90-plus yard
99-yard return.
Yep. Man, I could say, what was the yardage on Saquon's run? That
I think it was like
breakaway.
270
Oh,
yards,
dang.
right?
Were they both 70?
I think it was 70 plus. I gotta look at the exact. I thought it was like he said like a regular like having two breakaway 70-yard touchdowns.
Saquon.
That boy clown.
I think it was 70 yards. I'm pretty
72.
sure. Yeah.
72?
Yeah,
Damn.
that was.
I was just
and
thinking
then-
about the one after. I think it was in the second half.
Dudes are
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that was the one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, yeah. So they actually, that was two. It looks like, yeah, they
Yeah, he
both
had
was
two
set.
se-
Yeah,
But he had
both
270. Yeah, he
yards.
said it right.
Damn.
It was 270 yards.
That's
Wait,
crazy.
touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is crazy. He had a hell of a game.
Oh
He's
yeah,
had
I
a
was
hell
gonna
of
say
a
the-
season.
The Terry McLaurin 86-yard play because
Yep.
he,
Oh,
he
that
was
Terry
about to say
McLaurin was
that.
crazy.
Quiet
That
day.
was
What was that, an
crazy.
80-some yarder?
86.
86.
How?
Puts
I
him
needed
up
that. If I didn't get
27
that
to
play, I
26.
would have lost my matchup last
That
night.
was
That
crazy.
is
Start
so
Jake Daniels.
crazy.
Let's see
But
who it was on.
Siebert misses the kick after that, so that was like
Dude, what trap? What's with
Man.
these kickers, man? Get
that's
rid
like that's like going out drinking, having fun, then getting a DWI
Who's number
right after.
31?
right after.
Who's number 31 on the
Instantly
Cowboys?
sober.
Literally.
Shout out to Jeff Lee.
Sir, would you step out of the car?
Please turn the ignition off.
please take the ignition now.
Ass is tight as hell.
Man,
Please put your hands on the steering wheel.
man.
License and register.
Josh Butler.
Like he missed it, but they said he was under. I think they want to say he was 100% before missing those kicks in this game yesterday. He missed a few or whatever, but
Go
That was
Henry. See, that's too easy. Oh, that's
that was the
flat.
biggest one. But and then Christian Gonzalez. He
This
had a
dude is bigger than
60
the lineman.
63-yard scoop and score.
Oh, they got to call it back.
Which
Well,
game was that?
Patriots by Dolphins.
Okay,
63-yard scoop and score.
There you go. The
that
scoop
was-
and the score.
Scoop
The
and
Texans had a
scope.
big kickoff return too.
Oh, and the Cowboys. Did you already say Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
Turpin. Yeah.
Cavante
It was
Turpin.
funny because
Cavante.
yeah, Turpin also got their only last week. While we was doing the show, he got their only touchdown last week when they were playing the Texans or whatever. They said he was running like 23 miles per hour on that.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Good
was-
learners.
yeah.
Who was
and
that?
was the
Somebody on the Texans had a 80-something yard run, and then C.J. Stroud scored on the first play, on the first offensive play. I don't know if y'all remember that being a red
I don't
zone.
remember seeing that one.
that
And then, Patrick Mahomes ended up scoring on like the third play right after that. It was like back-to-back, like really early touchdowns.
Must have been. Was it Damian Pierce? It must have been either Damian Pierce or he was
It might
a
have
kick
been.
returner.
Cool.
remember that.
All right, fellas, we're gonna move on to those Week 12 fantasy leaders. CC, tell us what you got.
What's your
Ooh.
fantasy?
Fantasy
Y'all know
leaders.
we got a new guy on the block.
New
Terry,
guy on the
or
block.
no, not Terry. Tight ends, Trey McBride, 12 for
Trey.
15, 133.
T. Ray.
Isn't that what I said? Trey McBride? Yeah.
Yeah.
25
Cardinals.
points. We ain't seen him yet. Also, what? Wide receivers. Jordan, let me bring this to your guys. This week for wide receivers, I've never seen so many new names. I'm not going to go like really deep into their stats, but you had Jordan Addison, who was the number one, then Cortland Sutton, Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen. All brand new names to the top five. So there was just a bunch of new guys getting touches this week. It was a great week for them. Jordan Addison ended up going 8 for 9, 162 and a touchdown, 30 points.
He be
So yeah, this
He
is
done
his first
fall
time being at
asleep
the
at
top.
the-
Yeah, Addison was just catching everything. Like,
Yeah.
He got that speed too that people be forgetting because Justin Jefferson obviously overshines. But
Because he
Justin
always
Jefferson
has
still
some
caught
kind
a
of stupid
touchdown, didn't he?
stunt in the off season,
yeah, that's true. When you're driving 200 miles an hour trying to take your dog to the vet, like
or fall asleep
Is
in,
that what it was?
That's what he said.
falling
Oh,
asleep
man,
in the,
I was taking my dog to the vet. Like,
in
damn.
the
That's
passing
hilarious.
lane
I
in
think I do remember
LA.
that. And then
do need to get a driver.
moving on, we got running backs. This guy has been sneaky good since he got traded. Josh Jacobs. He's been slowly working his way up this fantasy
Josh Jacobs
leaderboard.
been,
and
yep.
He's
Yeah.
been
Very
straight
consistent
ball,
over the
man.
past
Last,
5 or 6 weeks.
these last couple of weeks have been
Mm-hmm.
hitting his stride.
Yep, he went 26 carries for 106,
Mm.
3 touchdowns. That got
3
him 28.6
touchdowns.
points.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had him as my running back because
Yeah,
Kareem
did you-
Hunt's
he
been
ripped the
freaking
Niners a
quiet.
new one.
Yeah. Kareem
I
Hunt,
traded
I
him
don't know what the
for
Chiefs-
Brock Bowers. early in the
Okay.
season in one of my leagues, which it's not. I mean,
It's really
It's still
that
gonna
it,
get you some
it was-
points.
right.
it was a straight
it
up
wasn't
1 for
even- that's-
1.
Yeah, that's not a bad trade.
No, not at all.
You got to look at it.
and-
Who's the better flex, though? If you need a flex, who would you rather have?
Well, obviously Josh Jacobs. Yeah, we're talking about flex. But,
You ain't throwing no Brock Bowers in no
We're
flex.
like,
but moving on.
Duh.
Quarterbacks. We talked about him already. Jaden Daniels with the quarterback slot this week. 25 for 38, 275. Got himself 2 touchdowns. And then what? No, yeah, he also had one on the ground. 7 carries for 74, and then a touchdown on the ground. Got him 30 points. Our overall, this guy's, I can't believe he's the overall this week. He's been killing it every single week. Saquon.
Oh my gosh.
25 carries for
Dude,
255
ridiculous.
yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 for 47 in the air, 46 points.
The only thing he
302
didn't do was
302
jump
from
backwards
scrimmage.
this week.
And this is
That's all
probably like
he
the
did
4th week
do.
in a row. He's been at least in the top 3, probably.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he has.
They
And how
said
many
the
points did he have?
40,
52.
46?
I
46.2?
guess it depends on the
It
league.
depends-
that you're
depends
in.
Yeah,
on
it
the
depends
league.
on the league, but yeah, I seen in some
Yeah.
leagues, yeah, like 52
yeah.
points.
I got
Mhm.
him in. I got him in that league. He had me 52 points.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a
Nice.
game changer.
Putting up
I was
points.
gonna-
Yeah, that's
I
our
was gonna
fantasy
say-
leaders this week.
I was
All
gonna
right,
say
thank you, sir.
they mentioned like the last running back to win MVP was Adrian Peterson in 2012. Yeah.
He's on pace.
They
Saquon
say
is
he's on pace to break Eric Dickerson's from scrimmage. I think it's 2150. He's on pace. I think they said
2158.
2151, 2152.
That's
He's
it.
gonna have to get.
21,
He's gonna have to
58.
exceed 2,000 yards, which is another thing. I want to bring that up probably next week or the week after. Why is this so much a quarterback award now? I get they get most of the touches, but you got to consider now that the running back has been valued once again. You got to start valuing
Yes,
because all the teams that are doing well have a decent running back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't
Look
have
at
one
Nick.
without the other.
Yeah.
There's a lot of running
'cause
backs in the running for it this year.
That's
though,
what I'm
compared
saying.
to other years. So
Right.
it seems
Right.
like they are getting the
Because it usually is
dues,
just
even-
what? Christian McCaffrey. You're not really thinking.
That's it.
He got
Yeah.
robbed last year, point blank. I think he got robbed, but that's
Who
just
got
me.
MVP?
Well, he was
last
dealing
year?
with the
Lamar.
same thing
Lamar.
Lamar's
Lamar.
dealing with
Yeah.
with Derrick Henry this year. Obviously, Lamar's winning that battle, but it's the same thought.
No, it is.
He had
Hey,
him.
I take Henry over Lamar, but I've had that discussion before. But
That's the thing, though, because if you take, yeah, sorry about that. I didn't want to, but if you take Henry out, then Lamar has to do more of the rushing and stuff, and that's why I think when it came to the voters, they was like, okay, they didn't have no running back. Dobbins go down, Gus Edwards running, and he was running the ball way more than he is
but that's what
this
I'm
year.
saying. It exposes him, and then he's injury prone. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I think at some
like
point
give or
you got to
take.
start
Like-
valuing these running backs a little bit more for what they
Oh, yeah.
contribute. I've
Might
always
be
thought
after
that
this
the
year.
running back was important too.
If you
success
ain't
of a
learned from
team.
New York, the New York Giants,
Yeah, for real.
So-
first
You'll never
hand.
learn. If you
It's a
don't know,
prime
prime
now you
example
know.
right there.
Man, that if you don't learn from, that's what they say. Smart people learn from other people's mistakes.
Right, Dre, give us those week 12 key injuries.
Yes, week 12 key injuries. I meant to bring this up last week from week 11. Alex Anzalone, Detroit linebacker, broke his forearm, so he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Anzalone.
Anzalone,
They
you
battled
know
a couple,
me.
couple
Big
injuries,
homie.
but it doesn't look like Detroit's missing a beat. They've been playing pretty aggressively week in and week out, so they should be all right. Brandon Graham yesterday, torn tricep, Philly DN. They said he's going to be out for the season. Kyler Murray had the wind knocked out of him late game. They said it wasn't anything substantial. Carolina Panthers, Jatavian Sanders, tight end. He fell on his head. I don't know if you guys saw that. Got carted off the field.
Dang.
Had to go to the hospital. Was discharged. Everything. Dave Canella says he's all right.
That ain't what
Oh.
killed him, though.
Right.
Hey, he didn't take one to the chest
High
like
blood
Ricky
pressure.
Pearsall. No,
Low
actually,
blood pressure.
actually, what killed him is Dave Tepper in the
Blood
parking
sugar.
lot. He ran him over with his freaking Bentley.
But that's not what they killed him though.
But Detroit Lions running back David Montgomery, he was out with a shoulder injury, did not return. Got a couple other ones. Jordan Whitehead, safety for the Bucks. He tore his pectoral muscle, trying to tackle somebody yesterday during the game. He's out for the rest of the. He was out for the rest of the game. Gardner Minshew, I know you saw that. He's gonna miss the remaining of the season with a broken collarbone. And That
Dang.
sucks. I
Damn.
know about that injury firsthand.
Shoot.
This shoe has been broken.
Minshew, they back to Aiden O'Connell, so that means freaking Pierce, his Antonio Pierce job might be through if you got to put
Man.
O'Connell back out there. They're gonna be looking for a quarter.
No,
They said Gruden
that's what I'm
want to come
saying. They
back.
don't get a good quarterback.
Better
Yeah.
go get Danny Dimes. All they got to pay him is $375,000.
Yeah, that actually.
They
him
might
up
as well
off
go
the
get
waiver
Cam
wire.
Ward.
I didn't think
Shoot,
about
come
that.
get
Yeah,
Derek
so
Carr back.
Are you
Danny
talking about
Dimes,
get Daniel Jones right now? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can get Daniel Jones right
he's-
Yeah,
now.
you can
he's
get him
the
right
qu-
now.
he's the equivalent of Jimmy
Really?
Garoppolo. Like when they had him.
Almost had to
better.
have Jimmy though.
Yeah, but he's in. I guess he's in
not
LA
injuries.
now.
I guess
but-
the injuries though. I don't know.
Yeah, remember he went to LA. Yeah, we talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about who's better.
Green Bay. Sorry, this is
Right,
Saying
right.
he's bad.
little
I'm with you on
elongated
that
this
one.
week. Green Bay Packers wide receiver Romeo Dobbs got a concussion yesterday,
Mm.
so he might be out
Yeah,
for
he
the
hit that
upcoming
head
week.
in that turf hard.
Yeah, that turf ain't forgiving. At least I swear the grass is a little bit softer than the turf. I don't know what it is, man. That rubber, like underneath there, is just too hard.
Because it's concrete.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You put a layer of rubber on there.
Yeah, it's like
If it's rubber, sometimes they just put that
That
stale
turf.
fake AstroTurf.
it's like carpet.
That's
basically.
what St. Louis
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
The
it's
dome,
no
not
joke.
the dome.
I think
At
they
the
upgraded.
dome.
I think
I
they
think they
upgraded
did
the dome.
upgrade it. I thought they put that rubber
Yeah.
underneath.
No,
it.
they just I'm
Nope,
telling you,
it's
with
just
the money
one
that
roll,
we just
bro. I've seen them. I've worked up there and I've seen them put it out. It's just one roll.
But they
and
just
roll
redid
out.
it,
No, I
though.
think we got money from the Jerry Jones settlement. I think they put a little bit of that.
Jerry
into-
You
Jones
said
gave us some
Jerry
money?
Jones.
No, not
If
the
they
Jerry
did
Jones,
that-
the Stan Kroenke. Why did I say Jerry?
I'm gonna say Jerry Jones gave us some money.
Jerry was instrumental in them leaving, but it's all the
Man,
owners'
fuck
money.
Jerry.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I was there in February, and that's how it was.
I swear I just seen that probably like a
No,
month
they
or two
just
ago.
they upgraded
LED
it.
lights. They got
Yeah, they
LED
upgraded
lights
it
too?
prior to this season because they said they were going to have new turf.
Yeah, I remember that because for XFL games and stuff.
Yeah, put something different down finally because they had so many complaints. Because I remember after you mentioned it, Corey, seeing what you saw, and
Corey
then
was-
a couple months
it
later,
was
then they
horrible.
they replaced it.
It is.
Yeah, when they started seeing people were actually coming up there, they're like, okay, we can't have it looking too bad. And I think Beyonce had her concert up there last year, which obviously they didn't need turf for that. People was actually still going up
Is
there.
practicing the halftime show.
That's what I'm gonna say. Freaking Austin Eckler, he was ruled out with a concussion as well.
Mm.
Brian Robinson, he's been the running back, obviously battling injuries all year. Had an ankle injury, did not return from the second half. And then what was I gonna say? I missed one. Yeah, Darius Slay, I missed that one. Darius Slay hit his head off the concrete. That was
Damn.
crazy.
Oh yeah, he did leave the game early.
Yeah, it got cracked. And then for tonight's game, Roquan Smith, he's not playing. Lab McConkey, he wasn't supposed to play, but he actually is playing. And then I believe Khalil Mack returned tonight. He hasn't played since, I believe, October 3rd. So it's good that I know the Chargers are probably missing Khalil Mack. He's a big for that defense.
Return
And
of the
then
man.
for the Niners, Purdy didn't play, and then Nick Bosa didn't play, but Kittle played yesterday, which that helped out a little bit because he was, I want to say he was you guys' leading receiver.
Yeah, he scored it. He got a touchdown.
He did have a touchdown.
So
I probably was the leading receiver, but
but yeah, that's the notable injury.
all right. Thank you so much. We'll move into those week 12 results. We'll try to zoom through those.
Ooh-wee, let's go.
Detroit 24, Indianapolis 6. I did take Detroit. I think we all took Detroit in
We all
that
took
one.
Detroit.
Mhm.
Detroit
Start-
continues to remind us that they are not your father's Lions and are taking care of business each week.
I'm not your father.
Jameer Gibbs had another standout performance with 21 carries, 90 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Nice.
Good game
Detroit
for him.
rolling.
It was something
I got
about,
him.
I heard a stat today about the Lions. They're giving up 3 less points since Hutchinson's been out.
Wow.
Wow.
We
So
thought
they're
we
playing
thought that was
harder.
going to be, we
Yeah,
thought
they
that was
playing
going to hurt
harder.
them. It's
You gotta go
actually helped them.
smarter.
They're like,
They're
we
playing
got
harder
that
and
boy.
I
smarter.
want to see
What do
them
you-
play the Chiefs, man. They need to play the Chiefs.
I don't see anybody. Well, let me take this back. I see it matching up being Detroit versus the Eagles and the Chiefs. Man, something about the Chargers. Tell me,
They could-
I'm thinking the Chargers
I'm
might get in there.
I like the Chargers, man. They
I'm thinking they
If they
might
can win
get
this game
in there.
tonight, it's yeah.
If they win tonight, it's going to be them representing.
Yeah.
they just
the
play
AFC.
simple smash mouth
If
football.
they
They don't even do nothing
And
crazy.
teams
They
don't
got
want
no-
to play that when it gets late in the season.
They don't
You're
got no
already
skill
broken
players.
down. You're week 18, 19 into the playoffs. and you're playing Smash Mouth, that's not a good recipe. You just don't want to go up against it
at all.
Dallas 34, Commanders 26.
Man,
I took the
great game.
Commanders in that.
I
think
took
we
the
all
Cowboys.
Yep, so did I.
Did you, D? You took
But
the
no,
Cowboys?
I took Commanders. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
I thought everybody did.
No, I took Commanders for
Yeah,
sure.
I thought all of us did.
I'm thinking
Washington's
this is from
special
3
team
years ago.
breakdowns late in the game helped Dallas put an end to its 5-game losing streak. Cooper Rush played better than expected, throwing for 2 touchdowns. Rookie Jaden Daniels threw for 2 scores. However, the Commanders are in a losing streak of their own, having dropped their last 3 in a row. He did rush for, and this is Daniels, 74 yards and a touchdown. McLaurin had 5 receptions, 102 yards in that touchdown that we spoke of. Nothing else really to talk about. Trey Lance still not getting any time for the
Cowboys had some special
Yeah,
teams problems.
he still
didn't
can't
they?
understand the offense.
Cooper Kush.
Yeah, I think they had a fumble, didn't they?
They had a blocked punt. They might have had 2 blocked punts or something like that. A blocked field goal. Something happened twice in a row that was just like terrible. I think one of them was for sure a blocked
Terrible.
punt.
Minnesota
Blocked punt and blocked
30,
field goal.
Chicago 27 in
Man.
overtime. I took the Vikings in that. I
Crazy
think we
game.
all
You
took
took
the
the
Vikings,
Vikings?
didn't we?
Took all the Vikings.
Minnesota's
Yeah,
Sam
we all-
Darnold went to work in overtime and threw for 90 yards and set up a 29-yard field goal by Parker Romo. Caleb Williams played better, but like so many of Chicago's games this season, it didn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He
It's
got it.
crazy. They said Ibra
matter.
It doesn't
got the
matter
worst
what you
record
think.
by I think they said by winning in like 1-score games or something.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
They say Eberflus has like the worst active NFL.
It's like what,
It's
4
active
and
NFL coaches in 1-score
15
games.
or 5 and
Yeah,
I think I did hear
5
that.
and 5 and 18.
yeah. I
So-
thought I heard that. Yep.
1-score, yeah, and that's the worst out of like anybody. So,
But you know, people are making a case for him to keep his job for the simple fact they played in a lot of close games, and that will continue to give Caleb the continuity that he needs instead of a
Flowers.
whole new regime, whole new offensive coordinator. What do you all think?
No, it's just time to just be fresh. If you want to have, because they're not going to keep him there for an extended long contract. They just want to see him get Caleb developed as far as like show him, and then they would get rid of him anyway. So you might as well get rid of him now. Then you get somebody in there you can see from a long-term plan. They're going to bring their coaching staff, and you just fired the OC.
Right,
It
so
doesn't make sense.
But you're with an OC now that you're playing better with.
That's true. But
I think they need to get rid of him.
they want, yeah, you want to
I
get rid of-
agree.
I think
mean,
They're in
Go
a.
ahead.
They don't know who they are.
you
guys
say they
are
have
in
no
Chicago.
identity.
Yeah, they don't know what
There's-
their offensive
You're
identity
trying
is.
to be this throwing team that airs it out. You guys play in Chicago. There's 40
I was
mile
gonna
an hour
say,
winds.
I was
You
gonna
guys
say,
are
I'm about to
not
say,
a
yeah,
throwing
it
team.
and
needs
it's
to be-
cold.
It needs to be
You're a
smashed.
smash mouth. Run it down their throat. Like they
Pause.
acted
We
like
play
they were. I
action-
heard this comparison.
right.
They act like they're making
Play-
a mad
Action
team.
pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You went out and got all these great pieces, all these great wide receivers, and that's all you did. And I don't know if he had input
Right.
on that or what, but there was just, okay, I'm going to get all these guys, and then that's my plan.
They're
You
not
didn't
throwing
really
any
think
like
what-
creativity on the offense. They got good pieces. Caleb is actually
No,
not bad.
but it's better
Yeah, he
since
is.
Thomas.
They got good
Since they
pieces for
fired the
Miami.
OC,
yeah,
it's been better. But I know what you all are saying.
they just need to get,
That's why I still go back to Jim Harbaugh was the perfect guy for that
Yep.
job because the style that he likes to play is what they'd be running, and I guarantee you they'd have like 9 wins right now.
Oh
And
yeah,
they could do it
Anyway.
with Caleb. He could be a RPO
No, he could
type,
be-
run it down your throat, let him
Can-
improvise
Caleb-
type player.
Caleb can actually play. He can play.
No, you're right.
Hey,
you're
Swift,
right.
Swift has been looking pretty quick too.
All right. Since his return from the injured reserve list, Tua Tagovailoa has led Miami to 3 straight wins. Tua lit New England up for 317 yards, 4 touchdowns, and more importantly, no picks. The Dolphins improved to 5-6, while the Patriots dropped to 3-9. Man, is that brother gonna make it?
Oh,
The
Oh,
Crafts
yeah.
they were up in the booth arguing
Ah.
about something, and it didn't look good. I don't know if Mayo might make it past this season.
That's
Hopefully he's
tough
Nah.
for
not one
Mayo.
and done.
You heard what he
Mayo,
said.
the
He's
first
like,
one, though.
It's not on him once they get in between the white
Yeah,
lines.
once they get in between the
It's like-
lines, he's done all that he can do.
It's like, dude, you're supposed to
Well-
be coaching them through and through. It doesn't matter. Like, and like we said with the Anthony Richardson stuff, some stuff you just don't need to say. It's a PR. You know what I'm saying? Have some type of decency. They already got you up there, and you black.
New
They
England.
expect them to do?
Right in a white
Boston.
market.
Like,
That's gonna be some spoiled Mayo.
say something that's gonna be professional. Like,
Was
Some
he
of that's
expected to
gonna
make the
keep you your
playoffs, though?
job.
oh no, definitely.
Like, what were their expectations from him?
You just gotta say the right thing.
He didn't have
500.
a team. He didn't have a team. What are they?
But
We
you
don't
got
have
a
the record.
decent rookie quarterback.
Mayo's-
Probably would have been better off starting him from the jump
Yeah, not putting
and,
Brissett in.
and not going between him and Brissett. I failed to mention the score was 35-15. I took Miami in that game. Somebody took the Patriots.
I did.
Okay, I thought I remember that.
I thought I felt some magic.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
that magic.
I did.
I thought I felt it.
Tampa Bay
Oh,
30,
no.
New York Giants 7. I took the Bucks in that one. I don't think anybody took the Giants, especially
I mean,
knowing Danny
No, I'm
Dimes
saying,
going to be going.
I think that was before we knew Danny was gone, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
But
I
y'all see
think
Malik
we-
Neighbors' interview?
Yeah, that was
Oh
incredible.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, it's not the quarterback.
For one, he was chewing that gum hella loud.
He was chewing
Oh,
that
is that what
mug.
you was talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
that
so
was
mad.
funny.
He's like, I don't care what you asked me, but he was just
They wait till
Man.
the score was 30-0.
Just start throwing me the ball.
They start throwing me the
Mhm.
ball.
He's like, "What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you want me to
It
do?"
ain't the quarterback.
He saw Jamar Chase do that the week before.
man.
Hmm. And it worked.
It did work. Tampa Bay Bucks picked up another win to keep pace with the first place Falcons, who had a bye. Baker Mayfield and 3 others each had a rushing touchdown in the 30-7 victory over Tommy DeVito and the New York Giants. Bucky Irving, your boy
Man.
Bucky,
Bucky
12
going
attempts.
crazy.
87 yards and a
Hey,
touchdown.
Bucky was running the ball. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Is Buck Wild.
Brother.
Hey, one
I
of them.
can't tell
Oh, one of
why.
them. Baker did throw a little block, and he cracked, I believe, a cornerback or a safety. Helped out, got him like 15 or 20 more yards.
Baker had an
basically.
all-around good game. Probably one of the better
Yeah,
games I've
I ain't
seen
gonna lie
him play
to you,
this
man.
year.
Bucks are a real good team. They
Yeah.
got a great.
But
Yeah.
you're through for this. You've played them twice, right?
Yeah, we already played them twice. Yeah.
Okay,
We already beat them.
gotcha.
But just
Close
the
games
offense,
too.
yeah, the offense is really good. When Baker's on, he's on.
True that. Tennessee 32, Houston 27. I think we all took the Texans in this one.
Yeah, we took the
Yeah,
Texans.
yeah.
We were wrong there. This is the time when teams start finding out who they are and separate themselves from the rest of the pack. The Houston Texans are doing just the opposite, having lost 3 of their last 4 games, including a stunning loss to the Titans. That was a stunner. I kept keeping track of that, and the game was close all day. And like, damn, they're really about to lose this. Tony Pollard had a good day, 24 attempts, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. Ridley, 5 receptions, 93 yards. Nico with 5 receptions, 92 yards.
How about that Fairbairn though? When he missed that field goal, that's what did it for him. That was the nail.
That is what started it.
And their defense needs to shore up a little bit.
Yeah, they're not playing all that
32
well here
points?
lately.
Are you gonna lit up 32 to the Titans?
Man, for real though, the
That's
Titans
crazy.
is airing you out.
Right.
So that's they getting exposed.
Denver
And you scored
29,
27.
Las Vegas Raiders 19. I took the Broncos
Took
in
the
this one.
Broncos.
Sean Payton's
I
prize
took the Raiders.
people. That's what I thought. Somebody took the
Oh,
Raiders.
Corey was really feeling
took
the
the
magic.
I was, yeah. Little Raider magic there.
Little
Raider,
Raider
magic. Sean
Little
Payton's
Raider
prize pupil.
Potter.
Bo Nix continues to impress while also breaking records. Nix threw for 273 yards and 2 touchdowns, while also passing the record of
Broncos,
14 by a rookie set by Marlon Briscoe in 1968.
they're playing some football, man.
Never heard of Marlon Briscoe, but nice
Marlon.
job, Bo.
Marlon.
Marlon Briscoe,
Briscoe.
1968. As you said, Shoe got knocked out of the game. Let's see. Cortland Sutton, 8 receptions, 97
Ooh.
yards, 2 touchdowns. Arizona.
J.K.
So hold on,
Dobbins
let me
is
back
hurt.
up. Say that again. I'm sorry.
J.K. Dobbins is
J.K.
hurt for the
Dobbins
Chargers.
is hurt.
That's not good.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Seattle 16, Arizona 6.
I had the Cardinals.
I took the Seahawks in this one.
I had the little baby, man.
Oh
Yeah, I had
man,
Cardinals.
come
And
on,
that's what
Cardinals.
he played like yesterday.
Man, he do be playing like a. You be seeing us running out there. He do like a little child. He run like a little
Arizona was
street
making the case of being the best team in the NFC West until the Seahawks beat them, and now each are tied at 6-5 on the season.
child.
Man,
No
it's
offense.
just the division that nobody really wants to win.
Exactly.
And
Division up for the
Smith
taking.
and
You take
Jigba,
That's my
I don't
Njigba.
want it.
the Enigma, had
I
6
want it.
receptions, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
Take it.
Geno Smith,
You gonna take this money.
254 yards and a touchdown.
Dang.
Chiefs 30, Panthers 27.
That was a
I
good
think We all
game.
took the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was a
was.
real good
Yeah,
game.
that was a good
I'm
game.
like,
Man.
man, are they about to lose?
Shoot. I was
Again?
hoping. I was
Now-
hoping.
Now, does this win
Yeah,
make
it's
them
a fact.
feel good? Like we were saying?
Who
I
the
don't
Chiefs?
think
You know,
it
like,
can.
oh, this is
A
an easy
win.
week. You don't get back on it. A win. Get back to your. I don't think that was this week, even though you picked up the
They
win.
say it don't matter though. When people play the Chief, it is their Super Bowl. When it,
That's what
'cause
I was. That's also
like,
yeah. That's a great
it don't matter
point
if
too.
you won.
You gonna
all your
get
games,
everyone's best.
Yeah, when you play the Chiefs, you best believe everybody bringing their shit on that game. Like they just
If
got
you're
to.
letting
Yeah,
the
but-
Carolina Panthers take it to you like that in the Super
Right.
Bowl, y'all
They-
y'all don't deserve to be there.
It's tough, man. Yeah, I don't think it's something
Any-
to be
any
like.
given
Right. I don't think it's something to brag about, but it's just like,
No.
hey, a
But you
win's
still
a
come
win.
away with that dub.
You still
though.
come away with the dub. You ain't gotta let
Battle
nobody know.
tested. They ready. They close
Right.
games. They can figure it out. They
Detroit
can,
is
It's
taking
not
that.
something to brag about, though. You do got to go back to the drawing board and be like, okay,
why
That's
was
one
Detroit is
thing
taking that
what
game.
Tighten
Damian
up.
Woody said. How often do we question the 10-1 team as we keep doing week in and week out? Because all they keep doing is winning.
all they
yeah.
do is win.
Mhm.
They just had one
The
of them little
Packers are
ditty
taking
drinks
that game.
during that game. It was just
We
loose.
can, since we talked about it, we can
It's a
go
little
through
loose.
the stats. What Mahomes 269 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt 16 attempts, 68 yards. Chuba Hubbard, he really
Chuba.
didn't do much. 58 yards, touchdown. Bryce had a decent game though, 260 yards,
Mhm.
1 touchdown.
It's a good little game.
Hubbard.
That was
Ravens
a good
and Chuck-
game. Packers 38, Niners 10. I took the Packers in that. I might
Yeah.
be taking the opposite team
Yeah.
the rest of the season. But
Yeah.
that's one of the few times I went against my boys. Jordan Love and
I didn't
Josh
take the
Jacobs
Niners.
marched right down the field and scored on the first drive against San
Jacobs.
Francisco and never looked back. Helped by multiple missed tackles and penalties, Love threw for 163 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Jacobs rushed for 106 yards and 3 more scores. Yeah, Kittle was the leading receiver for the Niners, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. McCaffrey, this is another example of the play calling. Because when they put Jordan Mason in, he was a change of pace that they needed, and it was moving the ball.
Yeah, he
They
was
go
rolling.
back to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's still trying to find his legs.
Rhythm,
You can
Rhythm,
tell.
yeah, his rhythm, his
Yeah,
you know,
he just hadn't.
the
He had
feel
a
of the
couple
game.
runs in the second half that he started breaking some tackles and getting those 8-9 yard
Looking
runs.
shifty,
But
yeah.
I'd start Mason and bring Christian in after the game got going. I don't know, man. This is almost a lost season. So
I think he's doing it out of respect,
Yeah.
probably at the same time. But you got to
You
do
want
what
to save
works for the,
touches.
yeah. You got to do for what works for the team, and you say, okay, if we get you some more touches.
we got an easy chance to win this division. I'm saying I'm the coach. You got to do what makes the most sense. Forget feelings. It's all you got to do
Take the
is get
emotion out
into
of
the
it.
tournament.
Right.
If you get hot, McCaffrey's gonna come through for you. But if you never
Definitely,
make
yep.
it,
It don't matter.
everybody, you're all going home. You're gonna be watching it with us, and they
Right
will
now,
be
you're just
watching
giving
it
them
with us.
unnecessary touches.
Go be on the couch.
Philadelphia 37, Rams 20. I took the Eagles. Somebody
the
took
Eagles.
the Rams,
I took
or
the-
am I mistaken?
Eagles.
Anyway,
Speak up.
it seems as
I
if
think-
every
I think
time
the
he's
Eagles.
on national television, Saquon Barkley has a noteworthy performance, as if to remind the New York Giants and their fan base of what they're
Oh,
missing.
I think I probably took the Rams on that. I think I remember that.
Much to the delight of Philadelphia, Barkley improved his MVP odds by rushing for 26 attempts, 255 yards, and 2 touchdowns. They showed on Pat McAfee today, they were showing the little excerpts of Hard Knocks and old boy making the case for getting rid of Saquon. It makes him look like an idiot.
It's because it's on wax, like you said.
It's on wax, and everybody sees it
National
every
TV.
week. You gave away an MVP caliber
player.
Yeah.
Now you don't have the quarterback that you're building around. It really makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah,
he should lose his job.
He should.
I don't know if Dayball should lose his, but the general manager definitely should be gone.
It's like Beavis and Butthead or a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. He just like y'all both in there like sitting ducks. Now, like you said, you don't have the quarterback you were trying to build around after you
the running back
won the playoff game. You don't have your MVP and Saquon's happy he's gone. And they also said
that's the best thing he could have done for his career.
Exactly.
The safety
he said he's having fun again, laughing and celebrating with his teammates,
enjoying football.
Said he's enjoying his football life again.
Off a cliff. I mean, he had that one good season. He had a good season with Daniel Jones. They made it to the playoffs one year.
They beat Minnesota in Minnesota,
and then they just kept going down from then. So then you can't say you did it, Dayball. So why can't you do it now? That's where I see it. Have you lost your touch? Maybe it's just time for you to find a different scenery.
Damn, go back to being an OC.
Pressure.
You heard
Just try another team. You could still be a head coach. Just maybe this ain't. Just try a different. This ain't for you right now, man.
Nah, you heard what Neighbor said. He said Dave just don't know what he's doing, like that, and that's just clear as day. Obviously,
man, that's a rookie saying that.
Yeah,
he doesn't even know anything.
He can't control the locker room.
He's mad though because he's giving his body up week in and week out, and they're losing. Like he already had damn near 2 or 3 concussions this year.
Like giving his body up.
You can't. He's basically
he gonna get a good quarterback. So you gotta wait.
I hope so. What's going on in the Monday night affair?
14-13, Ravens up.
Yeah.
Ravens and came back.
Bateman scored before half.
Bateman scored a nice touchdown.
I got them coming through.
Yeah, I think we all picked the Ravens, didn't we?
I picked the Ravens.
I know I did.
No, I got Chargers. on that.
Okay, we'll see how that turns out. Week 13 starts with Thanksgiving Day games. Bears at Detroit. I got the Lions in that.
I'll go Lions.
I got Lions as well.
Chicago could get an upset.
Yeah, Lions.
I'll go Lions.
Giants at the Cowboys. I got the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go Cowboys.
CC.
Giants.
Miami at Green Bay. I got the Packers.
I'm gonna say Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, Packers. Go Pack.
Go Pack.
Black Friday game. You got the Raiders at the Chiefs. And this is the one they got them last year, but I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'm going Raiders.
No Minshew. No Minshew, though.
Oh, no Minshew?
Yeah.
No Minshew.
Aiden O'Connell, but Aiden O'Connell beat them last year.
Oh,
but they had Devontae Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And they even showed him in the promo, and Devontae's not even with the team.
I'll go Chiefs, but
Amazon Prime messed that one up.
I'm not gonna be surprised if Raider win though, but I'll go
Raiders.
Chiefs.
I'm going Raiders.
Go ahead, Corey.
It's all about Crosby. It's all about Crosby.
Okay.
Yeah.
If he comes to play.
You said Brock Bowers, didn't you?
Brock Bowers.
No, I got
moving on to Sunday's action.
He is.
He's good.
No, he's some respect on that.
Yeah, he is.
Big Bowers.
Yeah, he next up in a tight end.
Hey, no disrespect, because he went to Georgia. I ain't
That's what I was. Put some respect on that.
Big Bad Bowers.
That's 2-time national championship. 2-time.
Back to back, buddy.
Back to back.
Bowers.
Sunday's games, we got Texans at Jacksonville. I got Texans.
Texans should bounce back. They should.
Yeah, Texans.
Yeah, I got Texans, but is Trevor Lawrence playing though? Because that's what we don't know.
That still won't matter for me. Cardinals at the Vikings. I got the Vikings.
Cardinals and Vikings.
Cardinals at the Vikings.
I'll go Vikings at home.
Vikings.
I'll go Vikings at home.
Yeah, Vikings for sure.
Colts at the Patriots.
KOC.
For some reason, I'm taking the Patriots.
I'm gonna go Colts.
Colts.
Colts need another win. Colts need to keep winning.
Colts can win that. If they don't win that, they're a damn shame.
Yeah, I feel some magic.
Chargers at the Falcons. D, I'm going with you all coming off a bye week.
Let's go.
At the Falcons. And they're playing Monday night. Got to travel cross country. I'm taking Falcons.
Oh, we playing Sunday.
No, Sunday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday at
Mhm.
1 p.m.
Yep,
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, you're
I
saying
said
'cause they
I'm
were
saying
playing.
the Chargers
yeah.
coming off of
yeah,
Monday
Off of
night.
Monday, yeah,
the
yeah,
short
yeah.
week.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Falcons at home. Come on now.
I got Chargers on that one. I need them to
You
win
hope
that.
the Chargers. You hope the Chargers. Wait,
Yeah,
who's Tampa
I'm-
playing? Yeah. I'm going Panthers on that one.
See who you got.
I'm gonna have to say I'm with the asterisk on what's going on with J.K. Dobbins. I'm gonna say Chargers.
Asterisk. What you mean? What's going on?
He got
He-
knocked
y'all
out
be
He's
of
got
the
hurt
game.
right now.
He
He's
hurt?
hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have
He
been when you
plays,
went
I'll
to get
say
your
JK.
Charger.
Yeah, must have. Dang.
Pittsburgh at the Bengals. I got the Bengals for
Ooh,
some
okay.
reason.
I feel that too.
Mm.
Honestly,
Pittsburgh can't score.
I might agree with that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I
Bengals.
feel,
I'm
feel
gonna go Bengals at home. Yeah. I'm gonna rock with that.
It's
Normally
magical.
I'll go Steelers, but I'm gonna go Bengals at home. They need a win.
I mean, it was snow.
Jameis got it done.
And it was Jameis. That's what I was about to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jameis got it
And
done.
Jameis
Why
was
can't
lighting
Russ?
them up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go Pittsburgh though, man. I
I'm
don't
gonna say
know. That's-
Bengals.
Cincinnati. It seemed like every time.
Well, they just
look,
got to get the blitz after
you put a
Cincinnati
little bit
for
of
real.
faith into them, and then they just lose. Like he said, T.J. Watt, he couldn't get nothing going. Like last game, they made Miles
They ain't gonna
Garrett.
be able to block them. They're not gonna be able to block.
Man, Garrett had 3
I'm
sacks.
still
don't
say
know.
what I said. I'm gonna go Bengals.
All
Yeah.
right. Seattle
Bengals.
at the Jets. I got the Seahawks.
Seattle at the Jets.
I
I'm
said,
gonna go Seattle.
anytime you go against the Jets, they act like they a functional football team.
And they still lose.
Right.
I'm gonna still
Yeah,
go
I'm gonna say
Seattle.
Seattle.
I don't know who Seattle is, but this is a game Seattle should win. But
Gino needs he'll go back and win.
they're
Titans
500
at the
too.
Commanders. I got the Commanders finally getting back on the right track.
I go Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders.
Yeah,
Great.
Commanders. They gonna win that one. They mad.
Rams at the Saints.
I'll probably go
Saints.
Rams.
The Riz.
I want to go with the Saints, but I think I'm gonna take. Man, this is a toss up.
It's a
The
good game.
Riz dog.
That should
The
be a good
Rizzler.
game.
The Rizzler.
The Simpsons. Monday night.
You know what? I
Football.
got Rams written down. I'm going Saints because something about that coach. Something about that coach. Seriously, he's got
No,
them playing
that's what-
inspired
me too.
football.
Hey,
That's a
yeah.
Dan Campbell dude
and it's
right there.
and it's at home too. It's a
Right.
home game for the Saints. So
And it's Thanksgiving weekend too. They're gonna
Taysom
be ready
Hill.
to turn up in New Orleans.
Darren Rizzi.
Let's go.
Hey, he
ooh,
kinda-
Thanksgiving in New
he
Orleans.
looked like
That was
Fire.
Dennis.
Dave.
Is it Dennis or Darren?
Darren. He looked like Nick
Darren.
Schlammer. You remember Nick Schlammer?
Who you talking about?
Hey, the Saints coach. Tell me he don't look like no Nick Schlammer,
know,
man.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
Dang.
Nick Schlammer, sit gap.
He looked like Grandpa.
He a little older. He look a little older. I have to look at the features.
But no, he
That's
he
funny.
got him down. I definitely got Saints on that one.
Nick Slammer.
Yeah, I'm going Saints. D, who you going with?
Because Rams just lost to the Eagles, right? Damn.
Mhm.
Honestly, I'll go Saints.
We just won.
Puka had a
All
couple
right.
nice catches, but
Bucks
did.
at the Panthers. I got the
okay,
Bucks.
okay.
I got the Bucks.
I'm going
Talk to him.
Panthers. Let's
Ooh.
go.
Talk to him.
Panthers.
Let's go.
Panthers.
Bryce Young.
After,
Bryce
Damn.
Young.
They're hating on you, Court. I mean,
That's fine.
Dre, they're hating on
He
you.
hating on
afternoon
us.
Panthers.
slate. Afternoon slate.
I'm watching that.
Eagles at the Ravens. I got the Eagles.
Ooh.
Ravens.
That's the game of the week.
The
That's
Bird.
the game of the week.
Yeah. I wish that was
Yeah.
freaking Sunday night. They should have made
Man,
Yeah, I do
that's
too.
a
They need to
good
flex.
game.
They need to flex the Niners out of that game.
Yeah, need to.
I am going to and Baltimore too.
That's a good
Henry versus Saquon.
What?
Jalen versus Lamar.
Cut it out. If not,
Eagles.
I'm
We
about, to,
winning.
I'm about to email Roger Goodell right now. Tell him
We
you don't
winning.
flex
It's
that
the
out.
Birds
Right
fine. It's the Eagles.
Come
Okay, I gotta
on.
go.
The Bird Bowl.
Dying.
now. Dang. That should have even
Dang.
been Monday night. That could have been a good one.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
could have
about
flexed
that
it to the Monday. Well, you can't flex them to the
I'm struggling
Monday
with
night.
that one. I'm just
You
gonna
could have
go.
flexed them to that Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Ravens coming off a win. I'm gonna
Steady
go.
long, steady
Eagles.
wrong. Come on.
Man. Ravens.
I'm gonna go.
Who'd you say, D?
I say Eagles.
I'm gonna go Eagles too.
We got
All
3
right.
Eagles and a
Quinn,
Ravens.
Quinyon Mitchell, he gonna lock whoever they put
Walk
him.
into a
Alright.
bar.
Aguilar, Bateman.
That little dude,
Flowers.
what's his name? Gajeen? Something?
Cooper
DeJean?
DeJean, yeah, he's from Iowa.
That dude's playing some nice ball.
Yep.
Niners and Bills, they're the Sunday night game. I got the
Go
Bills
Bills.
in that one.
Bills,
Especially if
big
Purdy's not
Bills.
playing. I'm going to take the Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, I got Bills on that too.
All right, so sweep the
Bills.
Monday night game. Browns at the Broncos.
Winston.
Broncos.
I'm going Bron. Ooh,
Oh.
that's gonna be a
Winston
game. I'm
versus
going
Bengals.
Broncos.
Knicks. I'm going no Bix.
I don't know. I think Myles Garrett might get after
Broncos.
Bo Nick.
He might. He might.
He might.
Sutton.
What you thinking?
Sutton had a
That's
good
up to
game.
you.
I'm gonna go Browns though. If they can win in the snow, they can win out there in Denver.
They're not traveling and
Stand
winning,
on it.
trust me.
Stand
Not to no Mile High.
Hey, that Mile High, I'm telling you, that air is different out there. You're gonna be
Come up to the mountain.
Jameis will find out, and so will Myles Garrett.
3 less tackles just
Mhm.
because you can't breathe.
Y'all gonna be wheezy.
All right, fellas, let's start wrapping this up. We got our best, our bust, and our busters of the week. Best
go.
for me, Saquon Barkley, 26 attempts,
Okay.
255 yards, 2 touchdowns. D, who you got?
I'm gonna piggyback off that. Saquon Barkley.
Dre, who you got?
I'm gonna switch it up this week since we always say offensive. I'm gonna go defensive. I got Danielle Hunter, Houston. He had 3 sacks, 6 solo tackles, and Myles Garrett, 3 sacks, 3 solo tackles.
All right, CC.
Best. We're gonna go ahead and Josh Jacobs. We're gonna give it to Josh Jacobs. He went
There you
crazy.
go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
He just as good as Saquon, in my opinion. As far as the weekly stats go, he wasn't up there as far as points, but 3 touchdowns, 106 yards. That's great.
Man, it went 255, but I know what you're saying. It's a
I
good
have
performance.
Same amount of touches though. 26 carries, 106, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
255,
he did. I mean,
26
he went.
carries, 2 touchdowns.
it-
Yeah,
I'm about
he
to
did
say-
leave the game for a little bit,
It
too.
was definitely explosive, but it wasn't no 50 points because he only had like 25 and Saquon had 50.
Still.
So
Very good. Very good week.
All right, who's your bust? Mine are the Bears. They just can't figure out how to win. You give them a game, they can't win it. D, who's your bust?
I was gonna go to. I was trying to get Buddy's name. The
Siebert, the kick,
Austin Siebert for the
yeah,
Commanders.
Commanders kicker.
Missing that
Oh,
extra
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yep.
Throw
Kicker for Commanders. That was a bust.
So Kiami Fairbairn in there too.
You got your
from Houston.
team did all that work just to get right back there, and all you had to do is get 1 point and just to tie it up. But yeah, I'm gonna go Austin Siebert because it was a bust.
All right, Dre, who you got?
My bust of the week goes out to the Houston Texans. They should have won that game. They looked absolutely pitiful. Defense, secondary was just blown up. Deep ball after deep ball on honestly both sides, but it hurt them at the end because they lost. So
All right, CC.
Bust. Bust is going to go out to Tomlin. I think
Hey.
they had an opportunity to win that game. I think his time management was off. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a big, I don't know what it was, penalty or something that happened towards the end of the game. Took him a long time to figure out what was going on. And then after that, as soon as they line up, Tomlin calls a freaking timeout. Burns that
Right.
timeout. Now, what were you guys talking about that whole time while the refs were trying to figure out where the ball was going and things like that? And then come to find out, if they would have had an extra 20 seconds, get 2 more plays off, that timeout would have gave them, they would have been in a position to maybe score another touchdown. Pickens, something like that. They definitely could have scored if they had another timeout. So I think that was on Tomlin and time management, not realizing how important that timeout would be when the next drive coming up.
Coming down the stretch. Got you.
Yep.
All right. And busters. Mine are the 49ers.
My busters are gonna be Chicago Bears for me.
my bust is going to be the New York Giants. Absolutely just crazy franchise. Just can't. What they building around now? Neighbors didn't even want to be built around. So just figure it out.
And CC.
Busters are going to be, we touched on it, definitely the Chiefs. They won, but I don't think they won.
They
They try a
ain't
game
winning
like that
They ain't winning
with,
my eyes.
no. The Packers are going to beat them if they play a game like that. The Lions are going to beat them if they play a game like that, a close
Detroit
game.
is throttle them. Yep.
Yeah, the Vikings would even beat them if they played a close game
Damn.
like that. There's a handful of teams now that have definitely separated themselves into a higher tier that if they try from now on, I feel like if they start trying things just like they did with the Bills, these teams are going to start catching up to them and start putting them to bed. So definitely Busters, Chiefs.
All right, fellas, good stuff. Good
Mhm.
stuff. That wraps up another week. That wraps up week 12. We're on to week 13, as
I will say,
Bill Belichick would say.
I said I'm surprised by the Vikings though this year. I wouldn't expect them to be as good as they 9-2. Who would have thought they was going to be that good this year? We didn't even know
No.
who their quarterback
Yeah.
was going to be going into the
Exactly.
season. So
I had no faith in Sam Darnold, but
I still don't, but I agree with you. No, I
regular
mean,
season wise, yeah.
they're hanging
Proof's in
in
the
there in
pudding.
the
I mean,
NFC
that's
North.
shocker of the year right now.
Yeah, I'll say one of many, but yeah, that's a big one. That's one that just came out of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like you said, we didn't understand who the quarterback would be after Kirk D. Cousins left and McCarthy got hurt.
Yep.
Sam Darnold's doing a great job.
Yep.
All right, that is a wrap for
It's a
the
wrap.
go.
Me and D Monday night NFL wrap up show on the week 13. We'll talk to you next week. We're out.
Hey,
Let's go.
thanks for
Deuces.
listening.
Peace.
Another week.
LFG.